Hi, I'm Mark Weiner, and this is Results Coaching School of Real Estate's Real Estate Exam Prep Program. In this video, I'm going to talk about rules for intelligent guessing. Best guess. That's right, how to guess. The purpose of including this in my exam prep is that sometimes you just don't know the answer. Sometimes you have to be able to try to figure out what the correct answer is. These strategies may help you get that one answer that might make the difference between pass and fail. So, that being said, rules for intelligent guessing should be applied only when you've exhausted all resources. Again, you've tried everything you can, you went through all the systems, all the strategies, but you just don't know the answer. You need to guess. So again, use that when you've exhausted all resources. So let's take a look at these. The first one, number one, answers with absolute or universal qualifiers usually are wrong. Nothing typically is that definitive. So if you've got to eliminate some answers, eliminate the ones that have the universal or absolute qualifiers and choose one of the other answers. Again, that's the best guess for number one. On the second one, answers that seem impossible or seem completely unrelated to the question usually are wrong. What you want to watch out for is answers that are true but have nothing to do with the question. Again, it goes back to what? Grammar leaves clues. Is it a complete sentence? Does the information match? Again, your preparation will help you with this. Now, number three, if two or more answers say the same thing, each is probably wrong. You could have two answers that are wrong, but you won't have two answers exactly that are right. Please know that. Now, number four, the answer to one question oftentimes and sometimes is given away in an answer of another question. They'll have, typically in a math, they might have a question on determining a price of a property, number of acres, cost per acre, gross sale price. And they'll have a math formula to determine what answer they're looking for. But a subsequent question or a later question might come up with those same three things with a different variable. One might be gone and it might be the other one. So you might see the correct answer in one question given away in an answer of another question. Use it. They do that all the time. Now, question five, actually tip five, when three or more answers deal in different ways with the same concept, one of those is usually right. They're trying to see how you can direct your thought process to choose the best answer out of three that might be correct. Again, we talked about that in the best response. Again, they're not going to use three answers on a single incorrect topic. Please know that. Now, number six, two answers might contain a similar sounding word such as subordination or subrogation. Choose one of those. They want to see if you got a command of the real estate terminology. That's why it is so important that knowing the terminology and how it applies are keys to pass the real estate exam. Please know that. Now, number seven, if two answers are identical, almost identical except for a few words, reread for context and choose one of those. They might be trying to make a point. Again, it goes back to making sure it's the darn right answer, not just a right answer. That'll be so key to understanding number seven. Number eight, if two answers seem extreme, they should be eliminated. It's like scoring in a gymnastics event. They take the low score and the high score and throw them out and average the ones in the middle. You want to move to the middle if you have to guess. Again, avoid the extreme. Now, number nine, if you're unable to eliminate any answer on a four-answer question, choose C. Why? The psychometrics of test taking shows that C will be right better than 25% of the time. The odds are in your favor. Now, number 10, don't apply definitions from outside the course or from other industries or professions. This is why oftentimes attorneys fail the real estate exam and they fail the law portion because they bring in definitions, terminology, applications from another profession. Stay within the confines of the real estate knowledge, the terms, the conditions, the vocabulary, the law, and you'll be just fine. Now, 11, never argue with a question. I've had students call me up and go, well, they had this question on the test and it should have been this and should have been that. No. When you see a question, you don't have to agree with it or disagree with it. Just answer the question. It's that simple. Pick an answer. Don't try to defend or tear apart a question and answer. Just answer the way it's presented. When you start arguing with a question, you start getting off of an extrapolation of what might be. That's not what the test is trying to measure. The test is trying to measure A, B, C, or D. Pick one. Please know that. Now, when all else fails, choose the answer that makes the best sentence. I'm going to repeat that. When all else fails, choose the answer that makes the best sentence. No question answer will ever be correct if when you put the two together, they're not a complete sentence. You've got to look for that subject-verb connection, truthfully. And a little tip, if nothing else works, choose the longer answer. Why? They'll sometimes use more words to make it more correct. And if C is the longest answer, psychometrics tells us you're going to be right better than 82% of the time. So, that being said, please know that not all of these work all the time. They should only be used when you've exhausted all resources. But given that, I just hope that one of these tips might help you get that one question that makes the difference between pass and fail. Thank you.